If you are available, this is what we're looking for. Sexy, independent, never scared to let it go. Always positive, willing to communicate. This is what we're looking for.
I mean, basically the same expectation a black male has of himself is to be dominant. Like in a relationship, every female wants a dominant man. No female wants a man who, like my aunt calls it like a honeydew man. Anything I say you do. Like I want you to have a voice, an opinion, and be strong in structure and be a dominant male for this family that I'm trying to raise with you. You know, just when we get older and married and stuff. But you know, stand your ground and understand that he is the male. And that's how it's supposed to be in a family. And that's even in the Bible, to let a man be a man and a wife do her wifely duties, you know? So I think the expectations are be a man. Be everything that you've been taught a man is, you know, or that you see a man supposed to be. He's supposed to be loving, supposed to be caring, kind. And don't be afraid to talk to me, communicate with me. Don't be afraid to cry. Don't be afraid to go through this with me as your wife. Like, I expect you to be a man. I'm going to look at you differently because you are the strong, dominant alpha male in the family, and that's what I need you to be, you know, as a male. I think that, I think that's just...
just be a leader without being a dictator. Like, lead your family, nurture your family without being like, I'm the man, this is what we don't do.
In my relationships, I really, like, as far as expectations, I just look for someone who expects a lot from themselves. And I don't expect any more than I would ask for you to expect from me. Like, if I know I would do certain things for you in a relationship, then I would just expect that same from you. I'm a go-getter, so I need my man to be a go-getter, right? You know, my ideal man would probably be someone who I could probably say that we're a power couple because we don't stop, no matter what your dreams or aspirations are, you shooting for it. I just can't stand a man who's selfish for less.
Intelligent, sense of humor, of course the usual, trustworthy, respectful, all that good stuff. Someone who knows what they want to do with their life. I can't have someone that's not, not trying to better themselves for, for the future, or if you're trying to have something going, you got to be able to be able to on the right path.
That's a preference. That's a preference. I ain't really too picky, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's cute, but I usually go for personality-wise, because she could be a, nice girl, nice good-looking girl, but she got no personality. She ain't fun to be around with. She dry. It's no fun to be with her, even though she's bad. I'm not really a body person, she has it, she does. It's, she has it, she does it. Cute, smart, charming. She has a pretty smile. That's all I look for. Yeah.
When I look for a girl, I look for an open person. The last girlfriend I had, I tried to treat like a girl, I tried to treat like a queen, and that didn't work too well. So I learned my lesson from that. So now I started treating my girlfriends like my friends. I still give them that affection side, but I'm playing with them mostly. I'm joking around with them, and that's the type of girl I kind of look for. Someone that's going to be open-minded for anything and just going to do anything with you. Like, if you want to get out one day and, hey, let's go go-karting. We go go-karting. Me and you, me and the rest of the crew. Me and whatever you want to do. But that's how I feel about it. Just somebody that's going to be with me, corresponding cohesively with me.
Put on what you say. Of course you have to be physically attracted to the person, but, personality plays the biggest part of the role. Like, if we could go out and, have a water balloon fight and you like, oh, that's childish, or this, and that's that. You bring down the whole mood to everybody else, I got to be a kid around you because I'm nothing but a big kid, I love to... I'm not much into video games, but I love to have fun and you joke around or whatever. I may, tease a little bit, but it's not all in fun and games, She should be able to take that or dish it out to be a girl who can show.
Well, you want to go first? I mean, I don't really usually announce that.
Oh.
But I feel like men should expect, like, if you're looking for somebody that you can treat, you need to be treating them well. You need to open doors, not call them out of their name. I personally don't like when men curse around me, so to me, that is one of the things that I do prefer.
Well, it's very similar, just chivalry and also being able to stand out by yourself. Like, being comfortable with who you are is very important in a possible way, because if you're going to bring somebody else into your life, somebody else's problems,
You gotta be comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
One of my biggest is to able to pay attention to the small things. It's not the grand gestures. It's not the flowers or the jewelry, but just be able to know me as a person, understand me as a person, respect me as a person, acknowledge me as a person, love me as a person. And then I think everything else can work itself out.
I expect him to treat me the way I would treat him. Like, I give him respect, I treat him good, so I expect him to do that in return. Like, respect is a thing to me, and be truthful because I'm truthful to him. You know, I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't do something that you wouldn't want another person to do. So, like, I wouldn't cheat on him or nothing like that because I wouldn't want him to do that to me.
My expectations are pretty high when it comes to a man, and race don't have anything to do with it. It's just my personal preference, but I'm expecting respect ultimately from any man. You know, I'm expecting encouragement. I'm expecting a man to be a provider. And when I say provide, I'm not talking about, I'm not saying, you know, I want you to take care of me or I want all your money. No, I would like a man that have my back 100% because I'm the type of woman that's going to have my man back. Whether he's African American, Caucasian, whatever the case is, you know, it's just a lot of things that I'm expecting from a man.
But at this point in time in my life, I don't, like, my expectations are not really high. I just want a relationship where I can have fun, you know, I feel comfortable with him. We can go out, just chill. I don't really like the disrespect. You know, I just, like, it's not really much right now, and I just want to have fun in a relationship.
I don't actually have standards when it comes to dating, you know, black women. I just want them to be, you know, I just want them to be themselves, be real, and, you know, just be able to communicate with me. And, you know, even though a lot of people say they don't have to be intelligent, yeah, I mean, yes you do. You know, if you're intelligent, you want somebody that you can converse with. You're going to want somebody that, you know, I ain't going to lie, like, she might be pretty and nice, but I don't want nobody that's plumb dumb around my kids, you know what I mean? She might hurt my kids, she might not, you know, but at the same time, if she's willing to learn and go on that route, then I can see some potential there, and I definitely consider it. But I think intellect definitely plays a major role.
Well, like Coach said, not black woman, period, just self-respect. You know, my expectation is, or you just treat yourself with respect, and I treat you the same way. You know, wherever you demand of yourself, I demand of myself. Yeah. Just make an equal relationship where we both can benefit from each other.
Yeah, man. I expect out of a woman. I expect for her to dang on, you know, as long as she treat herself good, as long as she feel good about herself, she has confidence, she has goals, expectations, you know, as an optimist. You know, that's the type of lady I like. It doesn't matter if black, white, you know, yellow, you know, I take them all, I love them all. A woman, youth, and regardless. But as long as she has those qualities, you know, that's what I look for, because I look at.
Well, my standards are very, very high. Just because of the fact that I see myself as being an intelligent young woman, an intelligent young black woman who looks to succeed, and in order for me to look to succeed, I need to find me a black man whose standards are just as high, and not even a black man, but just a man, period, whose standards are high, you know, in order for him to embrace me and help build me up as far as my goals and my objectives on trying to succeed in life.
Tough question. What I would expect of a relationship would be someone who I can trust. If I can't trust you, then what's the point of me being in a relationship with you if I can't trust you? So just trust and being secure in the relationship.
Standards. I mean, he has to keep himself up. I mean, baggy pants, that's basically played out, thuggish. It's not that attractive. You need somebody that's like, you know, on this polo swag, you need to say, because a nice looking young man, you know, looks ain't everything, but it's a major part, and, you know, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I lost myself.
For me personally, you don't have to walk around in a suit or a tie, and your hair has to be nice, and you you know, your little Stacey Adams on. You don't have to do that for me. Like, you can just come out in some sweatpants and a hoodie, and I'll be okay with it. But I don't want you yelling at me or hollering or disrespecting me in any kind of way, because I'm gonna take that personally, and then it's not gonna be a pretty situation. And like, when you talk to a girl, like, I don't want someone that's like gonna cuss at me, because I'm not gonna appreciate that one either. Like, you cussing at me, that shows that you have little respect for me or yourself. And like, he has to have like at least a good job or education or something, because I know that he is like stable enough to be able to take care of me in the future.
That changes depending upon life stage. Yeah. When I was young, I was looking for someone who had a sense of adventure, someone who respected me, someone who cherished me, and just someone who really shared my values, And I found that, and you know, I married. What happens is you get a little bit older, and you start thinking about family and stuff. You start thinking, is this man going to be able to provide financially? Is he going to help to clean the toilets? You know, is he going to chip in? And that's, surprisingly, I was a person who became more of a feminist the older I got. Because people usually talk about feminism as like a young woman's revolutionary belief, but those things became more important to me as I got older. So if for some odd reason I were dating now, I would be thinking about those, you know, bread and butter and home issues now, just because I'm at that age.
She must be up to date. She must be intelligent. She must have something going for herself. She must be attractive. Someone who can bring something to the table, or someone I can relate to.
Expectations can get you killed.
No. What, like no standards or expectations on that?
When I'm looking for a partner, where I am right now, I'm looking for a person that when I look at her and I look into her eyes, I can see myself. All right. What that means is this. There was a piece that a brother shared with me a few years ago by Pastor Noel Jones that talked about relationships. And it said that, and the gentleman said that if you have to keep secrets in a relationship, you have no relationship. And I realized that made me sit back and think that I need to avoid holding secrets and lying to my mate. So when I see my partner, I know that I have to be pure of heart. My heart, as going back to Kemet, as some people call Egypt, my heart should be lighter than a feather. So when I enter in a relationship, I want to be able to know that I can talk to my partner about what's going on in my heart, my life, and she's going to respect that, and she can do the same to me. Me being a person that now in a relationship, I'm not going to lie. That means that when I go out there into the world, I'm not going to do things that will cause me to be irresponsible. Because guess what? I have to bring that home and tell my wife, look, or my partner, hey, I messed up. You know, I hooked up with this other woman. Now I got to bring that back to her. I'm not trying to deal with it.
I mean, somebody who, with a good head on their shoulders, they gotta be a freak too. Expectations. Well, I go in with no expectations at all. I go in with whatever happens, happens. Because too many people are looking for relationships and they're finding exactly what the hell they're looking for to realize that what they're looking for is not what the hell they need. So I go in without any expectation. Like this one, I didn't even like her at first. But she grew on me. I had no expectations. She grew on me. So
said no or low?
I had no expectations. I had no. Yeah. Hey, bring the soda.
And another thing we fight about all the time is just because somebody doesn't want to do something or somebody doesn't like the things you do, you should not like make a person be something that they're not, like just to satisfy you.
I think that if so,
he thinks when you're in a relationship.
That's like, hey, that's when you start right here. That's right. That's when you start choking.
Well, first of all, for me, he would have to be a Christian.
Yeah.
You know,
personal. That's me. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to be a Christian first. You'd have to love the Lord, and I think he would have to have that ambition. He doesn't have to be like, you know, like a doctor or, you know, a trap star or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With a Benz and some 22s or whatever. I don't know if that would look right on Benz. But he just would have to have that ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be there yet, but I'm going to be there. You know?